SEAL really brought an opportunity for our teachers, one, to work together in understanding the standards, and two, feel a sense of support and collegiality, not just from within a school, but throughout our district. As teachers work together to collaborate in establishing and developing the various units of study, that allowed for that partnership and that sense of collective responsibility to create an instructional model that is going to be responsive for our students. All of that collaboration and work together also set the stage for the expectation that we need to work together, and it's not most productive when we isolate ourselves within our classrooms and just worry about how can I be successful. With SEAL, that really opened up and amplified our opportunity for our teachers, our staff, to understand that we're most effective when we are in a collaborative mode, when we're most effective when we are working together and building and refining how we are engaging and how we are impacting academic outcomes for students. And so the impact of all of that also creates a culture of continuous improvement for our system and of recognition that we're doing all of this work and we do it best when we're doing it together. The outcomes, of course, we do all of this in order to create positive outcomes for students. And even though the SEAL model is really focused on mostly supporting our multilingual learners, it amplifies academic outcomes for everybody, all of our students. And in a setting that is within the regular classroom setting, as opposed to many years in the past, and probably in some places still in our state and nation, where multilingual learners are set aside somewhere else and somebody else takes care of that responsibility of teaching English. The impact for us has been that, our teachers recognize that they have the power, they have the ability to create that academic influence or that catalyst for change that happens where in the most powerful place, and that's within a classroom setting where students are with their peers, where they have constant access to language, practice, hearing and speaking. And so the academic outcomes have been that we've seen consistent growth over time of our multilingual learners and consistent transition of multilingual learners or language LEP status or EL status, I should say, English learner status, to redesignated fluent English proficient students who are our highest performing subgroup in our district. Our RFEP students outperform the state for our RFEPs by 15 to 20% greater academic outcomes than the state. So those are numbers are difficult to ignore, and so you really have to take note of that kind of significant impact for a system that doesn't just happen in one place, that happens systemically. So the academic or the impact that it has on our students has been exemplary.